unshakably sure of myself. And here's Ed Sullivan, off to the side. "Now, ladies and gentlemen, we kick off the show with..." There's a huge pause here, or it feels huge to me, seems to creep on forever. What's he doing? Has he forgotten? No, he's just ramping up the anticipation. "Tom Jones!" Then there's applause, and above it a burst of screaming. The band kicks in, and the camera sweeps in with it. Sweeps in on me, dark suit, jacket carefully buttoned, trousers tight and straight-legged, white shirt with massive collar, Chelsea boots from Anello and David, just like the Beatles, hair long at the back by the standards of the day, and therefore just a little dangerous, a topping of lightly lacquered curls, big sideburns. The set is a small landscape of white boxes various sizes, and as I sing, I must follow a course carefully charted beforehand by the director, stepping down from one box and up onto another, which raises the possibility of putting a foot wrong and in front of a couple of hundred people in the studio and 15 million Americans watching at home, going down in a pile of splintered plywood. But those are the risks, and I'm young and burning with ambition, and more than willing to take them. Also, I know these boxes and these moves pretty well by now. I've been put through no less than a week of rehearsals, run-through after run-through in a vast downtown warehouse, a space so big that during breaks me and the members of the band called Ruby and the Romantics, who were also on the show, fall to chucking about this new plastic thing called a frisbee. Before I leave, I'll find a store that sells frisbees and take it home to Wales for Mark, my 8-year-old son. The stuff about Elvis Presley on the Ed Sullivan Show in the 50s, shot from above the hips at the host's insistence, according to legend, to prevent the lower parts of his anatomy inflaming America beyond repair, is just so much myth. Sullivan let America see all of Elvis, just as he will in turn let America see all of Tom Jones. Still, these are without question formal and anxious times in the world of broadcast entertainment. And only a few months previous to this, Sullivan has fallen out with Mick Jagger from the notorious British beat combo The Rolling Stones over his refusal to wear a jacket. I, meanwhile, have been formally warned during rehearsals by a producer with a clipboard to keep my hips in check or face immediate and irrevocable censorship. It's Sunday, is the stern message. This is a family show, and pop music is a potentially corruptive sexual force, the limits of whose dark effects we don't yet entirely understand. So, easy on the grinding. And I'm not here to buck the system. I'm not here to ruin America. Well, not much. No more than America is willing to be ruined. I restrict myself to some big right-handed finger clicks, some swinging arms, and a small selection of hand claps at various heights. I obediently fight back the instincts of a performing lifetime and omit to grind. The song I sing is the one that has catapulted me to stardom in Britain and Europe and spun my life around. It's a song that has brought me out here to America, put me on a plane for only the second time in my life, seen me collected from the airport in a big black town car, driven to the Gorham Hotel and installed, along with a vast basket of fruit, in one of a pair of ridiculously luxurious suites on the top floor. The other suite, I get a kick out of being told, is assigned to Sammy Davis Jr. It's a song that has carried me to New York, where I will lie in bed with the windows thrown open so that I can hear the distinctive honking of the taxis in the streets way below, a soundtrack familiar to me from the movies, and now made real. And it's a song that will now duly make me a star in America, with the help of the Ed Sullivan House Band, pulsing away at its snagging beat. Boom, da-boom, boom, da-boom, boom, da-boom. A song I've known since it was just a couple of chords, an idea for a title, and a hummed melody line my manager Gordon Mills prodding at it on the piano in his flat in Notting Hill Gate in London. It's not unusual. A song I had to plead with Gordon Mills to let me have, because I knew the moment I heard it that it was the one, the right song, the song with the power to change everything about my life, the song that was going to take me where I wanted to be. It's a song I recorded as long ago as November 1964, only to have to wait agonizingly while the record company